Gentlemen, our intelligence has evaluated the photos taken of Waikarei, and it seems that the no-ball site is just about operational. Therefore, we will be mounting an attack to destroy it. Daiping, go in at low level 5 minutes before the main force to attack the airfield and keep those fighters on the ground. Buckshot will set course at 11:30 hours. Rendezvous with 12 Spitfires from 609 Squadron at Angels 12 over Dungeness. Their call sign is Mangrove. Cross the coastline at 20,000 feet at Le Treport, then descend to Angels 10 in a shallow dive. Your route will take you over Senapon and Bourdon in order to stay clear of the flak at Abbeville and Amiens. After dropping your bombs, climb back to cross the coastal flak at 15,000 feet minimum. Each bomb on target means one less doodlebug to hit our civilians in London. Make this one count, boys. Any questions? Dismissed.
G'day everyone, Platypilot here with mission number 7 of V for Victory, the WW2 Mosquito campaign by Reflected Simulations. We are going to go destroy a V1 rocket site that we photographed in the previous mission.
Okay, Skipper, it's 11:30. Set course to Dungeness, 221 Angel 12. Passing 8,000 feet now. Oh, righto, 221 Dungeness. Roger, oxygen on. Hello, Grassy. Buckshot calling. We're implementing it. Grassy to Buckshot. Roger, proceed to the rendezvous point. Mangrove is already airborne. Roger. Hello, Grassy. This is Gimlet. We're checking out, returning to base. Over. Copy that, Gimlet. Grass seed out. Quite a long face, Doc. You look upset today. Well, yes. It's Daisy. Her father was killed last night in an air raid. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Is Daisy okay? Oh yes, thank God. She was out working a night shift when the bomb hit their house. Her mother and her younger brother got away with a few scratches. But she's inconsolable now. I bet she is. Bloody war. Nobody can hide from it. There's nothing one can do. Just try and keep the step up a little better.
Oh, poor Danny boy. Anyway, we are loaded up with a couple of 60-pound high-explosive rockets, and we've got a couple of bombs on the wings and some bombs in the bomb bay as well. Right now we're aiming to get up to Angels 12, and we'll meet our fighter escort over Dungeness, then we'll cut across the channel, make landfall over, it was Le Treport, not sure how the pronunciation, and then we'll make our way over to Waikarei and see what we can do about this V1 site. But, got my faithful wingman with me. I believe there's another flight of mosquitoes behind me somewhere as well. But they definitely know that we photographed the V1 site, so I think AAA is going to be on high alert. So I'm not sure how we're going to go with this. I have a feeling this is going to be hairy. But, another flight of mosquitoes took off a little bit earlier to suppress the Abbeville airfield to keep the fighters off our back as best they can. I have a feeling this mission is going to be rough. Just to explain, V1 rockets, they're essentially the first cruise missile ever invented. Developed by the Nazis, of course. And I think about 10,000 of them were launched at England over the course of the war. And they ended up killing just over 6,000 people purely target at civilian areas as a terror or vengeance weapon. So if you needed another reason to hate the Nazis, there's one. But they were nicknamed doodlebugs and buzz bombs because they had a very distinctive sound with the pulse jet engine as it flew overhead, and then it would suddenly cut out and then dive on a target as its navigation system kicked in. So the Allies had to quickly develop a bunch of countermeasures against them, which in the form of AAA barrage balloons and then interceptors as well. And if you want to take a guess at the first fighter to intercept the V1 rocket, it was the Mosquito. And in fact, the Mosquito holds the second highest V1 kill count of the war, the Typhoon being the first by only a couple, I believe. Purely because of how fast they traveled. I think they traveled about 400 miles an hour. And there was only a handful of planes the Allies had on hand that could keep up with them. But just intercepting them wasn't the issue, it was destroying them as well. There was a couple of ways the fighters could destroy them. You could shoot them with cannon rounds, because machine guns weren't strong enough to actually do anything. But if you were too close, you could actually, kill yourself with the explosion. So you had to keep them at arm's length and use precision long-range shooting. If you're lucky enough to get alongside one, you could actually dip your wing underneath its little own stubby wing and then flick it, and it would knock it out of the sky. And I believe I read somewhere that if you got in front of it, you could actually fly slow enough that your prop wash would actually knock it off course and cause it to crash. But yeah, the Allies were pretty intent on keeping these things from reaching the coast, and they managed to prevent a lot of them. I just realized I am way off course.
This is it, Dungeness. But, where's the escort? They should be Angel 12. I can only see one of these orbit for a few minutes. Then we'll go on without them if they don't show.
Right, well, seems like our escort's running late. That's not good. We don't have drop tanks, so fuel's going to be an issue. We had to circuit the airfield for a little while as well. That's why we all formed up and got up to Angels 12. Right.
Yeah, I think I can see them.
Well, I can see them.
Roger, Skipper, that's our escort. New course 175 compass. Climb to Angel 20.
175, Angels 20, roger that.
Angels 20, thanks very much.
But otherwise, another journey across the channel.
We've crossed the coastline, sir. Let's fuse the bombs.
Roger that. I'll be dropping the wing bombs first, I think.
Roger, bombs fused.
Bad visibility and the cold driving rain today restricted both land and air operations on the Italian battlefronts. There was a pause in the aerial offensive against German land transport, which has taken our bombers over Rome and several major railway cities in the last few days. A high point in the offensive was yesterday's attack, the first of the Italian campaign, against the vital railroad yards in the ancient city of Florence. Through these yards, a great percentage of the traffic from Central Europe and the Balkans clears into southern Italy. For weeks, our Air Force has been pounding at the railway cities around Florence in the desperate hope that by knocking them out, we could avoid a direct attack on Florence, a storehouse for much of the cultural and artistic heritage of European civilization. But that didn't work, and faced with the military necessity of bombing Florence, the Air Force turned to the sharpshooting B-26 Marauders. Lieutenant Jack A. Larkin of Great Falls, Montana, piloted a Marauder in yesterday's attack, an attack so successful that it brought immediate commendation from Major General John K. Cannon, commanding the Tactical Air Force. Jack, how do you get ready for these precision attacks?
It begins very early in the morning, unfortunately. The lead pilots and bombardiers were called in at 6 o'clock yesterday morning and went over maps and photographs of Florence with the intelligence officers until they could almost throw away the maps of the city and find the targets from memory. At 6:45, all crews, including the lead pilots and lead bombardiers, were briefed. The intelligence officer took over, and he went back to the Middle Ages and worked right up to the present day, telling us the history.
Nice little newsreel, but I'm hoping they're friendlies, whatever they are. I'm a little bit too far left. And they're high up. God damn.
20 plus over signal there, no height yet.
That's not them. There's only 12 there. I did hear another fighter call sign check out earlier. Maybe that's them going home. There's our fighter escort up there. Okay. False alarm. Alright, and that is Angels 20, finally.
Diving aircraft, 30 seconds to target. Gun switches on.
Oh, that was our other squadron of Mosquitoes who went to harass the Aberfield Airport. Keep those enemy fighters on the ground, hopefully.
Walker Wolves, attacking out for takeoff. Help yourselves, gentlemen.
I imagine they would have gone in fast and low, get the element of surprise to let us get penetrate deeper in.
Use the coastline, sir. Once we reach Letterpont, turn port to 141 and follow the river to Center Pond. Okay, let's try and get some speed in the shallow dive, descending to Angels 10.
Into Angels 10 or 1. Let's go. A little too fast.
Here comes Center Pond. Alter course to 078 for Pordon. Roger.
078 for Bordon. Get my fuel mix back to rich.
Cross to Buckshot, 15 plus over Merville. Climbing your way.
That's fighters headed our way.
Roger.
Pretty sure Merville is to the northeast of us, so we're going to have to be quick about this. I'm pretty sure that's Abbeville over there. Looks like our Mozzies have done their work. And we're switching over the mains.
IP's coming up, Skipper. Turn port to 001. 1 minute to target.
001, 1 minute to target. Roger that.
Okay.
Let's open up the bomb panel. Let's arm the rockets. And turn 001. Light engage primary. Roger that. Let's find this target. I'm probably going to do a little bit of a loop before I get to the target, just so my AI buddies can sort their shit out. Yeah, they just vanish. And I'm not going in by myself. That would be suicide. Pretty sure that's the target there. Alright, let's get some speed. So I'll get my wing bombs and my rockets off on the first pass, and then I'll open up the bomb bay and get the rest of the bombs on. Right, I'm gonna do my quick loop now, so AI can get their shit sorted. There we go. AAA threat, here we go. Alright, here we go. Good hits, whoever that was. Rockets away. And bombs away. Right, bay 3 and 4, bomb bay doors open.
Crossing to Buckshot. Watch out. Bandits now 10 miles to the northeast of you. Angels 12. Ungrave leading to Buckshot. We're coming down to assist.
Alright, the Spitfire fire escort is engaging, that's good. Alright, here we go. All my doors are open, good. A bit shallow for my liking, but and bombs away. Bomb bay doors open. They're closed. Ouch, whatever that was.
Here we go.
Alright, we are out of here. My bombing wasn't super accurate, but it's more about saturation than precision. Oh, damn it. I wish I saw that train before. I'm gonna go around that AAA threat. Get my flight to rejoin on me. No, stop that AAA. Stop it. Oh, and I'm going the wrong way. No idea what my bearing's supposed to be, but we'll make it work. Those look like fighters. No? Aussies, good. Whew. That made me sweat a little bit.
Blue leader, on your tail.
Sure glad I'm not blue leader. Oh shit, hello Mr. Fuckerwolf. Alright, let's take it down to the deck. We're going quick. Oh boy, this isn't good. Come on Merlins, let's go. Whoop, watch the tree. Oh, he wants me. I think that's him. I know you're quick, but can you fly as low as me? Hope not. These engines have got to be hot.
Where are you? Right behind you, Blue 3. Hello, chaps. Reform. Let's climb back to Angels 1-5 and head home. Roger.
Right, we're still okay on temperature. We are climbing out of here. I don't see that fighter anymore. I'm hoping my Mozzie brothers behind me have taken care of him. I did pull in the bomb bay, didn't I? Yep, good. What the hell? One of my bombs didn't drop. It's armed? Why is it still on my wing? I'm going to deactivate the fusing, and I'm just gonna drop it again, I guess? Did that work? That's really strange. I have no idea why that bomb didn't drop, but whatever. Don't usually like using the external camera to check the status of my stuff during the mission, but you know, I got Wingman behind me. He could probably tell me that no, I've drifted again. He'd probably call me up on the radio and be like, yo, when your bombs are still there, why didn't you drop it? You weren't paid to bring it home, mate. How these engines going? Getting spicy hot. Once we get clear of this coastline, I'll give them a break. Alright, still got oil pressure. I think we got through that pretty cleanly. Alright, let's head back across the channel, shall we? I'm not seeing any flak, so I'm just gonna bring down that power a little bit. Alright, I'm not leaking fuel, that's also a good sign. And that's Angel's 12 there. As far as I can tell, we've got all our mozzies with us, so we got through that very cleanly, considering the amount of AAA fire we were taking and the fighters. No sign of our fighter escort.
Passing over belong towards Dungeness at Angels 3. We're too low, unable to catch it.
Towards Dungeness at Angels 3.
Buckshot leader, turn round and see if you can spot it. It's heading in the direction of Dungeness at Angel 3.
Shit, okay. Whoops, wrong button. Intercept.
Roger, turning back towards Bologna. Buckshot aircraft, let's get some altitude and keep up for the diver.
At Angels 3, right? We are, we need to get down. I need to get down below the clouds. Oh, it's gonna be a MiG-15? I was like, I didn't realize that V1s were in DCS. I thought that was a pipe dream. But we've got a rogue MiG-15 over the channel somewhere. That's Dungeness pretty much behind me. No sign.
That's a bloody thing, Skipper. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack.
I really want to find this, so I'm actually going to cheat and turn tags on. Okay. In that direction, I'm going to turn it off. Let's get the speed, let's go, let's go, let's go. Shit, he's going quick. I don't think I'm going to make it in time. These things do like 400 miles an hour, so odds of me catching it are pretty slim. Can I get them to engage? Yeah, I see it, buddy. On a hope and a prayer. Damn. Yeah, I would have had to have like been perfectly over it. In order to catch that. I guess we can at least follow it, see where it hits. Yeah, I can't do that forever. I'll roast the engines. And we're not gaining on him anyway. You're a little late, AAA. Yeah, it's well and truly gone. I still see flak trying to engage it. Seems like they're shooting way too high though. Well, we failed the vibe check. Alright, I've been following this thing for a good while now. It's outstripping me. Like I said, these V1 rockets travel about 400 miles an hour and I'm not even at 320. And that's with my engines at max. Kind of wish the grass seed had given me a bearing from Dungeness to the V1. That would have been the only way that I could have intercepted that. Yeah, she's gone. I'm just going to turn the tags on and see. Yeah, it's at 10 miles. I'm not catching that. That's about to dip off. Sorry, Mr. V1. Sorry, civilians, but I did what I could. Alright, home time. I think that's just luck of the draw, that one. And said I needed to be in exactly the right place at exactly the right altitude. I just didn't get quite enough information that I needed to make that happen. I know he said where it was coming from, but I'm not that familiar with the French coastline, unfortunately.
Buckshot to Grassy. Diver has been destroyed.
Oh, that certainly wasn't us.
Roger, good shot. You are clear to RTB.
Hope it didn't hit anything, and I hope AAA got it.
Hello, chaps. Let's go home.
You win this round, Mr. V1. Just having a quick look at the map. I think it was pretty obvious in which direction that was going. That looks like it was headed towards London. Which, oh boy. Good thing this is a video game, but goddamn, I can't imagine being in the real thing where the V1 gets away from you. And you just know that's going to crash in a civilian area. Very sobering thought. That looks like home over there. Look out with Grassy.
Buckshot to Grassy. Checking out. Acknowledged.
Seems to be a running theme that we pop tyres on landing. You'd better not be taken off, buddy. I was given the green flare for landing. Hey, there's a PR Mosey. Nailed it. Okay.
Squadron Leader Pearson, have a look at this photo. The RU Mozzie made a pass over the target after you left. The launch site has been obliterated.
Good to hear. Thanks, mate. I don't want to call that fake news, but I don't remember there being that many craters. We definitely didn't drop that many ordnance. That much ordnance. But hey, I'll take it. Oh man, that was tense. You know, I'm glad we hit the target. We got through pretty unscathed. Yes. Oh, okay, we got some damage in the tail. Yep. Again, it seems to be a running theme that I take landing tire damage through this campaign. Yeah, so bullet holes in the right wing as well. Pretty unscathed, no engine damage as far as I'm aware. Happy with that. Well, disappointed we didn't get the V1, the Doodlebug, but like I said, it just needed to be in the right place at the right time, and unfortunately I wasn't. Can't be helped, maybe next time. So yeah, I guess the V1 wins this round, unless it got shot down by AAA, so fuck that guy. Well, yeah, so hope you enjoyed, I certainly did. In the meantime, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one. Catch you around.